Okay, I'm going to try my first ever podcast. I've been watching, so for the first time in 2021, I have started watching podcasts. I tried in the past, but I couldn't actually make it through them. I found they took too much energy. I couldn't just put my headphones in and listen to it. I had to devote more attention to it than that. And so I've been watching ones on YouTube, and I like ones on YouTube that provide a video, even if it's just or a video and then an image, even if the image doesn't change. So Hedgy's gonna be partially in view for this podcast. It's not gonna be a very long podcast because I've never done this before and I haven't really thought through how to do it. So it's just like a fun experiment. And why am I not on camera? Because I'm not filming myself for 66 days, and today's day 7 of 66. So you get Hedgy with her sunglasses on. And so, yeah, that's the history of podcasts. Didn't happen before 2021. It's a thing I'm listening to and figuring out how I like to listen to. I really like video, but I can't film myself, so I'm doing this intermediate step. And the topic of the video is Hedgy going to Ireland? And so I took Hedgy the Hedgehog to Scotland, in part because I was just, I needed that. I found, and I usually sleep with stuffed animals, but I found Hedgy was too small to actually fill my arms. So that she ended up watching guard over the room. I can sleepwalk and sleep talk, so she was the room guardian to make sure I didn't leave the room and that kind of thing. And it was nice. She was a nice travel buddy, and I had fun making videos with her and that kind of thing. But it was kind of a therapy / stress reliever to take her. And so I'm thinking about this Ireland trip, and I'm actually thinking I've gained enough confidence from my Scotland heritage travel trip. I did that in July 2019, and some of the stuff that's happened since then. And I'm actually feeling more confident, and so I'm not taking her would be a confidence building. So this is Ireland heritage travel trip, date to be determined. I don't know when all of my lights will turn green. It's not right now. And so when it does, I'm thinking through, I'm in planning stage, and so should I take Hedgy or not? And I'm actually leaning towards not taking Hedgy, just as a confidence builder. And I guess, so the Chipmunk Prince Husbands, Caleb and Dane, they would really like to come. And yeah, they can be kind of possessive. I guess that's a little bit of, they both got locked away for things they did to me, which is kind of unfair. Like, people interfering with our marriage and stuff is, yeah. And then they got out, and now they're out, and it'd be really fun to go with my husbands. They can be extremely, extremely possessive, but that's just part of our love for each other. So, yeah, they want to come, and I want them to come. And I think this gets kind of into the broader, is Hedgy coming on all of my heritage travel trips? So there are 8 in this series, if I'm remembering the order correctly. I don't know if I should do that. Okay, I'm going to try. I might get this wrong, but I've already done Scotland. Ireland is next. Then Italy. No. Then Germany, Italy, England, Poland, USA, Norway, something like that. Yeah. So the first 3 are Scotland, Ireland, and Germany, and Scotland's already happened. Ireland's next. And so I'm thinking through, and I'm like, I made this kind of, it's a solo travel goal for these heritage travel trips to the lands of my ancestors. And I'm not opposed to taking my Chipmunk Prince Husbands with me. Or husband, like maybe solo me and solo husband kind of thing. But I don't want to lose the solo travel aspect of kind of, I mean, things go wrong, so I'm not really in charge of what I do. I think that's kind of overreaching a bit. Like, I can have things I want to hit, and then I'll hit some fraction of those, because things just in my life kind of, I wouldn't even say go wrong, but just, especially when traveling alone. Even in a group, though, things just, plans change. And so I'm aware of that, but I don't want to lose I would like to go to these places, which can be lost in a group dynamic. So looking forward, it'd be fun to take my Chipmunk Prince Husbands with me, or husband with me, one of them. Caleb and Dane really want to go to Ireland with me, and they also like to do other trips, just like one of them with me. And so we're working that out, and so I hope to have them on video for at least one of my heritage travel trips. I don't know if that'll happen or not, but yeah, that'd be kind of cool. You get like, yeah, when they were locked away, they'd hold on their little chipmunk paws on the rails in the prison and be like, "Where my baby? I want to spend the night with my baby." And they were in San Quentin. Yeah, San Quentin had furry little rodents, and I was living in Albany, so these are in California, Bay Area. So at night, some of my other Chipmunk Prince Husbands would drive me over to see my Chipmunk Prince Husbands. I'd go see Caleb first, and then Dane. We had weird visitation schedules because they're chipmunks. Yeah, Chipmunk Prince Husbands specifically. But they'd be like, "We just want to see our wifey," and so I'd see them sometimes that way. And I with a lot of time away from my chippies, like, it'd be really great to have them on these trips. And so I need to figure out a way to make that work. Or not I, sorry, we need to figure out a way to make that work if we can make that work. But we don't need to. I want that. That's a heart call. That's a heart want, not a need. Well, yeah. Because I know I can do these by myself. And I need that base of solo travel kind of approach, whether it's me alone, or me and Hedgy, or me and Caleb, or me and Dane kind of thing. So working through it. But I guess this is, in talking through this, my way of saying Hedgy probably not going to be coming with me to Ireland for my heritage travel trip. Who knows, maybe my parents will move to Ireland one day, and then Hedgy and I will visit mom and dad a lot. I don't know. The future is yet to be written. Some of it, anyway. So, we'll see. I don't know. Well, I'm just talking through this, but I think Hedgy might not be coming. So this is the conclusion of my first podcast. It's pretty good. I can see the timer, so we're almost at 8 minutes. That's pretty good for me. Just talking through something. Yeah, it's a different kind of thing. I'm actually lying on the floor with my head near the microphone / speakers for my phone. I'm filming this with my phone, iPhone XS Gold, named Neutrina, and my previous phone I named Tachyon, after elementary particles in particle physics. And yeah. So yeah, it's a different, my first podcast. I've been watching them. I'm experimenting on my own now. Yeah, but fun stuff, and hopefully Ireland is a go in the not too distant future.